So today we're doing a deep dive into a document called Efficient Growth Lab, the underlying logic of money.
Mm.
And I want to be clear right from the start, this is not a get-rich-quick thing,
Yeah.
and it's definitely not a moral lecture about wealth.
No, not at all. It's actually remarkably cold in its approach. It treats money as a high liquidity resource. That's it.
Like an engineer looking at a bank account?
Exactly. It completely sidesteps whether money is good or bad. It's just a tool for survival and, development.
Which is refreshing. It gets rid of all that emotional baggage. The source kicks off with a concept I think a lot of people feel but maybe can't name. It calls money the right to refuse.
Right. And it uses a pretty aggressive term for it.
It does. F you money.
Yeah. It's colorful.
But it gets the job done.
It really does. The point is that having, say, 6 months of savings isn't just about covering your bills. It's about buying options.
A buffer.
A buffer for errors,
Yeah.
Exactly. If you have that, you have the actual right to say no to unreasonable demands or to just walk away from a bad situation.
So you're purchasing autonomy. But then the text moves on to something more day-to-day. It calls it buying time.
And this is where the efficiency logic really kicks in. If money is a resource, time is a non-renewable one.
Can't get it back.
Never. So the idea is that efficient people trade money for time. You spend it to solve low-value problems, cleaning, a slow commute, so you have more bandwidth for high-value things, learning a skill, being with family.
Okay, but that leads to a trap, right? If money buys freedom and time, then infinite money should mean infinite happiness. But the source pulls the emergency brake on that.
It does. It brings up the happiness saturation point. It cites that famous Princeton study.
The one that says emotional well-being kind of flatlines around $75,000 a year.
That's the one.
I have to jump in, though. I mean, $75,000 in rural Ohio is a world away from $75,000 in Manhattan. That number has to be adjusted.
Oh, absolutely. And the source agrees. The number isn't the point. The principle is diminishing marginal utility. Your first $10,000. Life-changing. The $10,000 you make after you're already at $200,000, you might not even notice it. Beyond that saturation point, money starts to bring more management stress than it does actual joy.
So if just getting more dollars becomes inefficient, how do you spend efficiently?
You switch your spending from material to experiential.
Things versus doing things.
Exactly. That new phone, that car, they lose value the second you buy them. But an experience like traveling or a new skill you learned, that becomes part of you. It appreciates. It makes you more valuable.
Okay, so that's the philosophy. Money is a limited tool. But the Efficient Growth Lab paper lays out an actual system, a 3-part allocation.
Yep, it's a hierarchy. Part 1 is safety, that emergency fund we were talking about, 3 to 6 months of expenses.
Here's where I always get stuck, though, and I think a lot of people do. Just letting cash sit there feels wrong. It's losing to inflation. It's not working for you.
And the source is very direct about this. It says, stop looking at it as an investment. Its ROI isn't financial.
It's psychological safety.
Right. It's the resource that stops you from making a bad short-term decision because you're scared of going broke. It lets you think long-term.
Foundation. Got it. So what's bucket number 2?
Growth. This is where you allocate maybe 5 to 10% of your income and invest it directly into yourself.
Books, courses, a gym membership, that sort of thing.
That's it. Because the source claims that you are the asset with the highest possible return on investment.
Because it improves your ability to earn more later. It's leverage.
You got it. And only then do you get to bucket 3. Assets. This is for everything that's left over. Stocks, bonds, things that generate passive cash flow through compound interest.
There was a line that summarized this part that I just thought was brilliant. It said, stop consuming for face and start accumulating for confidence.
It sums up the whole philosophy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Face is just status, looking good to others. Confidence is real, bottom line security.
It's the difference between looking rich and being secure. The goal is to get to a place where your choices aren't dictated by money anymore.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Build the safety net, upgrade your own skills, and let the assets do the heavy lifting so you can, actually live.
But that brings us to the final question the source leaves you with.
It's a powerful one. We spend all this time and energy using money to buy the power to say no.
No to a bad job, no to stress, no to things we don't want to do.
Right. But once you've bought that freedom, once you finally have the power to say no, what is the most important thing you're going to say yes to?
And that's the question the spreadsheet can't answer for you. Thanks for listening. Go buy yourself some freedom.